Hello, hello, hello. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, best friends. Come one, come all. Let me turn off my ringer. No interruptions tonight. No interruptions. Come one, come all. Come big, come small. For those of you guys who have no idea who I am or where you found yourself, I and all of this hair am Candy Sincerity Johnson. I am just one small part of the Johnson Family Network. So welcome. This is the space and the place that we have carved out online. This is our digital community where we document our journey of what you may ask, our journey of life, our journey of love, our journey of marriage, divorce, the rebuild thereafter, the infamous rebuild, and us to just try to figure out life in separate spaces and places. So this is where myself, my co-host Chaun, which is my ex-wife, and all of our family members and everybody connected to us, we place all of our content here. We document our journey. We give you the life lessons and everything attached to it. And that's it. Look, Chaun is eager to get in the room. Let me bring Chaun on. We just hung up, so let me bring her in. Let me add Chaun. Come on in, Chaun. It says adding. That's right.
You're cute.
Thank you. Look, listen. Let me not play like I got on the whole outfit. I'm very what we call Zoom ready.
I am too.
Okay, because girl, it's basketball shorts on the bottom half because probably about 45 minutes or so ago I had just got off the treadmill. So
Yeah, no. If you had saw me about 5 minutes ago, I looked like I was about to go scrub the stove oven. And I have on leggings that don't match my shirt. And yeah.
but look, let me tell you, I'm representing. I'm
Yes.
representing. I'm representing because I was on the treadmill running for my life, girl, and running for my principles. Okay, running for my principles.
Yes. Come on,
Because
woman.
yes, so I was doing that. And so I said, girl, the time got away from me. I put the kids to bed and said, let me grab a hat because the braids are fuzzy, and let me grab a sweater and let's make it do what it do. Okay?
Right. Hey, best friends. Hi, everybody.
Yes. So what did I title tonight's video?
What you say? What's going on?
Girl, what is going on? I said, what's going on? Because I've been getting all the notifications and everything, and we have been booked and busy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a lot.
We have been booked and busy over the past couple of days. And when I say literally the only thing that I've been doing on the internet is when we've been posting and commenting on our stuff. Girl, let me fix my little brain while we talk.
Yeah. Just responding to the best friends. That's what we do. Like, that's all I've had time to do too.
Yeah, yeah. So, what's been going on your end, girl?
Well, let's see. What's been going on? Not a whole lot, really. Me and my granny was without water for half the day.
Y'all forgot to pay the water bill?
Girl, no, we don't pay no water bill in this condo. No. So there was there was some busted pipes somewhere within the complex. And so they had to come and fix it. So they had to shut the water off for everybody in order to fix the problem. And so all I knew was earlier this afternoon, I was getting ready to, jump in the shower, girl, like I do. And I turned the thing and it said,
Oh my God.
it's this thing on. I
Oh,
said, I said, Granny, the water ain't on. Because before she said, oh, the hot water wasn't working right at one point, and then it was like gone. I said, oh, girl, what we gonna do without no water?
keep talking. I'm just trying to, because I don't know how to break. I'm just trying to fix it, girl.
So that was that. So that was like the adventurous part. But yeah, so that was that. But outside of that, that was it. I
Okay.
went I went and checked on my mom, and she's doing good, and that's it, girl. Handle some business for my friend.
I know your mom been doing better. You want to know how I know?
Wow.
Because I ain't been getting no text messages that say, PPP, EEE, IOG,
SOS.
SOS, V3, me,
Right.
where I got to decode stuff and be like,
Right. Yeah, no, she's doing good. Tammy said, Candy, what's going on with your hair?
Well, my braids, girl, my braids, it's time for them to come down. So at this stage in the game, when your hair starts to look fuzzy, you just find hats and you just, do something strange with it, girl. You just,
I think it's cute.
you know.
It's giving very much Pippi Longstocking. I think it's cute.
Well, I mean, I've been in the house all day, so this is about the best that I can do, short of starting to take them down. But to be honest with you, let me tell you how I normally do. When my braid starts to get old like this, I usually go like another week or two just doing the hat thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can use
Yeah.
I can usually stretch it out another week or two just doing the hat thing.
And when I have braids, girl, I find me an old nasty headband or
Yeah.
something and cover up them situations. Give me a little hair wrap and do something and do. Oh yeah. Put it up in a bun and then wrap it around the edges. Yeah, you do all that. You do all that.
So it seems like everybody got a kick out of the little reel that you posted, girl, about the eye drop. Y'all,
Okay.
what y'all not gonna do? Listen, best friends, what y'all not gonna do is give me too much as it relates to my inability to put drops upon me eyes.
Candy, your eye drops is ready. How did you, Cece Carter's cracking up? How are you? How did you fare today? Did you get them all in every 3 hours and everything?
Is this a safe space?
Of course.
So the first time was the worst.
Okay.
Okay. So it's this. I kept having to do one of these and then take the dropper and then try to. So what I didn't realize is that like your perception be off.
Yeah.
So the drops was all up here, then they was all down here, then they was all over here, and so I was like, okay, it's got to be a better way. So I thank God I was very close to the bed in my master bedroom. So I like literally had went back too far and fell back on the bed, girl. It was a whole lot going on. When I say it was a whole lot going on, I like fell back on the bed. It took like 5 attempts to get it in my eye.
Lord have mercy.
It it was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Poor baby.
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad. It was to the point where I was like, I had to sit and I was like, okay, like, your asthma's real bad and you don't like to go out in the wintertime, like when it's cold outside. But I had to like weigh the pros and cons. And I'm like, do it make sense to go all the way across town to Granny them house to have one of them? And I was like, girl, they're gonna be so nervous and jittery. My granny in her 80s, girl, the way how I was hollering at you, girl, if I hollered at her, girl, she could have hit me over the head with a skillet or something. She can't. You can't, so like how she used to be able to tolerate certain things, you can't, girl, she be the one that's a cardiac arrest, girl, I can't, a
Lord.
situation that's this big or growing to be this big. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Right. Oh gosh, that is hilarious. Well, I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad that you was able to get it done today. Very good. Yay for you.
Yeah.
Girl, the best friend is hollering at you. Let's see. Latoya said I wear contacts, but will act a fool too with eye drops. Chantel said, not the boss scared of eye drops.
Listen, okay, so anybody who could put something in their eye, let it go on record right here, right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Anybody who could put something in their eye drops, contacts, and you don't flinch, you a serial killer.
Well, I'm a serial killer then, because girl, I can do that with no problem. Girl, I look at that thing and go and be done and be going about my business. Like,
No, you crazy. You crazy. It ain't normal. It ain't normal and it ain't a God. Girl, show me in the Bible where they be putting stuff in your eye. Show me in the Bible. Show me in the Bible. Mm-mm. Y'all made that up.
that is a hot mess. Demetria said, girl, you will need a new bottle tomorrow. Girl, she keep
I
wasting
know,
meals.
bro.
She don't last no 7 to 10 days like she's supposed to do it.
7 to 10 days.
Yeah.
How many days I've been doing this?
This is day 2.
Two.
Yeah, this is day 2.
I thought this was like day 4.
No. No, I give it to you. This may be day. No, this is day 2.
You did 2 days, didn't you? You helped me with 2 days, and then today I did it on my own.
Okay, so 3 days. So this is day
So
3. You still got 4 to 7 days longer.
somebody's gonna have to help. Somebody's gonna have to get involved, girl. I
It's
need.
several. There's several serial killers in the comments because they all like, girl, please, it's nothing. Like, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, who live in Illinois then? Let's do it like that. Who live in Illinois? Because I'm gonna be sitting outside your house in the morning when I need some more drops. That part.
Loretta said apply it in the corner of your eye. I tried, Loretta. I tried the first time. I said, hey, hold your head back and look this way. That way I could have put it right in the corner. But then her eyelashes are too long. So then I couldn't get it past her eyelashes because every time I got close and she started to squint her eye down like this, and then her eyelashes are too long. And so I was like, okay, look up and look straight up. And then every time I came close and she flinched and closed it. It was a thing, girl. It was something that sounds very simple. No, not. 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 It's production every time.
I don't know. Because the lady gave me an eye exam, like when I went to urgent care, the lady gave me like a brief eye exam. She didn't really, she looked in my eyes with a little light, but she didn't go deep, right? So she was like, she said, I'm going to have you read the eye chart. So she said, read the eye chart. So I got all the way down to the very small, you know what I mean? And so she was like, oh, you got 20/20 vision. And I said, yeah, So then she said, well, cover up one eye at a time. So I covered up this eye, then I covered up this eye. So then when we got to me having to read from this eye, it was blurry. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she was just like, yeah. She was like, you got some cloudiness. And so that's when she was like, we're going to give you some eye drops to clear everything up. So I don't know.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's that. Let me see. So, what else happened on your end? Anything else happened? Oh, your sleep study last night.
Girl, we're going to talk about sleep study, then we're going to your date, too. We're going to slide up to the sleep study, then we're going to the date, then we're going to open it up for questions, okay? So, what? Did I say something incorrect?
Yes, you did. But carry on.
So, the sleep study went very well. I was not looking forward to it because remember I told you the last time I was there it was real dusty and I showed y'all because I took the best friends with us. You know what I mean? Like everybody went with me. So it was real dusty and dirty and they sent me back to the same place. So this time, remember the last time they had me with the guy and the guy was like the technician. Remember I put him on camera and he was talking to everybody. They had me with this girl. And so I don't know how we got on the subject. I think she asked me like where I was from or something like that. One thing led to another. Girl, she knew everybody that I grew up with, but we didn't go to school together. Girl, she knew everybody. We got the naming people. You remember my friend Vincent that I told you is Auntie Pam's nephew that died?
Yeah.
Remember when we were in college, he died, he got shot. It was like mistaken identity. Girl, she grew up with Vince. She grew up with Vince. She knew Vince. Girl, we got the name of all these people. And I was like, yeah, you know Brandon? I used to talk to Brandon back in high school. We got to talking about everybody. She was telling me what everybody was doing now. So, girl, I couldn't barely get no sleep because she was like, I just thought about somebody. Guess who I said? So, girl, me and the girl was going back and forth. So she get me hooked up to all the wires and stuff. I took the pictures and sent the best friends the pictures. So I took the pictures. Well, like it seemed like every hour or so she was having to come in and make adjustments to the settings. So I didn't get no good sleep.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So, girl, when they
Wow.
at 5, I did the remote start to the truck. Came outside, it was snow covered the truck. It's dark outside because it's 5 in the morning. Girl, I dusted that truck off, and when I say I skated home, I was tearing that expressway, that back road up.
That is funny. Wow. So now, how long from this point will you get your machine?
I don't know. So the doctor has to read over all of the results. They got to send everything to insurance. If I'm gauging it based on the other 2 tests, I would venture to say that I probably will have it in a couple of weeks. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But Jordan was texting me earlier. He was like, "What's going on with all this stuff?" So I was telling him, I was like, "Well, I stopped breathing like several times a minute, like for long stints of time." And he was like, "What?" And so he was like freaking out. So I was like, "Yeah, between that and the fact that I got, asthma real bad, it's very dangerous." And they're, they're very concerned about it. So I was like, it's, whatever. So I told him, I said, but when he was texting me, I was like, I'm on the treadmill now. I'm like not just letting life happen. I'm trying to do something about it and try to, get this weight off and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Um, uh, best friend Sheila said, did they get all the glue out of your braids? Been there, done that. It's from the sleep study.
So I went through my hair with a towel, a warm soapy towel, and I got out as much as I could. But in true transparency, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna take my braids out this weekend or if I'm gonna leave them up. If I leave them up for another week or two, then I'm just gonna wash them in the shower. Like that's not gonna be a big deal. I just wash them in the shower. But if I'm gonna take them down, I'm gonna decide within the next day or so, and then obviously just take them out sometime this weekend. But yeah, I went
Yeah.
through with a warm soapy towel and got the glue because I had her show me exactly where she put everything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Girl, you got the best friends in here cutting the fool about this situation. Um, Diamond said, date, date, date. Ashley said her intimacy date.
Ashley Diamond, you came for it and so did I, huh? You came for it and so did I. So tell us, Myrtle.
So best friend.
It looked real intimate from what we could see.
From one picture of my dessert? No. It was no.
I would like to bring to everybody's attention how Myrtle was sitting over there sheets, girl.
It was a friend who invited me to lunch. We had good food, good conversation, and good dessert. And that was what it was. And so I wanted to share it with the best friends because I said I was thinking about the conversation we had last week about the different levels of intimacy and how intimacy comes in different forms and it can come from different places. Does not have to be romantic in nature.
What did you wear?
What do you mean what did I wear?
What did you wear?
Wore some jeans and a sweater.
Who was it?
You wouldn't know
Her. Who paid for the date?
her. What?
Who paid for the date?
I didn't. Why? How would
You,
I be paying for something somebody invited me out?
you said you did or you
I
did not.
didn't. No,
You did
I didn't.
not.
No, my friend paid for it.
What's the best friend saying?
Um, Tina said, "Oh, y'all best friends, y'all be taking stuff and trying to drag it." So Tina said that cupcake looked romantical. How a cupcake look
It did.
romantical?
Tina, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it was given anniversary cupcake is what it was given. It was very much so given. We celebrate our new relationship. We celebrate
No,
our new relationship. That's what it
no.
was given.
D'Angelo said, "Sounds like a date to me." No. Ashley said, Ashley, Ashley said, why are you smiling so hard though? Because y'all are cracking me up. Like y'all are taking something and dragging it down the street. Like it's not like I would tell y'all, like best friends, I told y'all that I would be honest. Like if I started dating or when I started dating, I told you I would tell you.
We feel like you withhold information.
I am not withholding information. Tina said, peep the smile, y'all. I smile like this all the time. She said,
We're looking.
Larry said, Candy, I am just logging in, but you up there looking like a little innocent high school girl. He's talking about your hair.
Aww. Larry, look, I'm trying to look like I got some sense with these furry braids.
Mignon said you're blushing, and I'm blushing. I don't think I'm blushing. Tammy said, let me run and go check out this reel. Demetri said, now, Chaun, your voice has changed. Crystal said Chaun had the little purse. Yeah, girl. Crystal, exactly. I had the little purse. That little purse that you carry because you know you're not paying for nothing. Exactly. That's exactly what I had. I had the little situation, like just enough to have my ID and my keys.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is this the same person who you went to get something to eat with the other day? Because you clearly have went to a restaurant the other day.
It was the same person.
See, y'all don't know what questions to ask. You see what I'm saying? Chaun had posted a reel, was it yesterday? Mm-hmm. Chaun had posted a reel yesterday where she had went to get something to eat. What you don't know is the reel from yesterday that she had went to get something to eat at was the same reel that was the same restaurant that was the vegan, meatless, whatever that me and T had went and got sandwiches at last week. So Chaun went.
How would I have known that?
I don't know. But now we have arrived at the fact that y'all keep seeing each other. You see what I'm saying? Who paid in?
When?
Who paid in? Who paid whenever? Was that yesterday or what was that? I don't know.
The vegan place?
Yeah.
We both paid. We both paid at the vegan place.
So now you done been upgraded to being the 5. That looks like a 5-star. How many stars was that at that second location? How many stars did you get upgraded to?
I don't know.
Because see, the first situation was very much so like, oh, this is like, a step above like a Red Robin type of joint. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a step above that. You see what I'm saying? But being like this, that's a whole, wasn't it like a white tablecloth type of situation? That's like giving 5 stars.
It was a white tablecloth, yes.
That's giving like a $200 plus bill.
Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't pay.
So what's the expectation moving forward? When are we seeing each other again?
I don't know.
What's the best friend saying? I feel like Myrtle is withholding information.
Lily said, yeah, right, Chaun. That was a chocolate cupcake. It was a chocolate cupcake. It was good, too. It was really good. Let me see. Ashley said, definitely special occasion vibes cupcake. It was not a special occasion. It was literally just lunch, y'all. It was just lunch. Tina said, oh, baby, you got what I need.
You see?
Let's see. ATP said, Chaun, are you blushing? No, ATP.
You see?
I'm blushing. Larry said, don't be jealous, Candy.
Larry, watch.
Is you jelly a little bit over there?
Larry, look, watch. Am I jelly? Girl, are you peanut butter? Huh? How can I be jelly unless you be peanut butter? No, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. There's not a jealous bone in my body.
Tina said, yes, anniversary or date night vibes. It wasn't giving me just hanging out. Well, I mean, I can't fault somebody if they want to go to a particular spot. It was not a romantic date. It was, hey, what you doing? You want to hang out? You want to go have lunch? Sure. I got dressed. We went to go have lunch, and there you have it. D'Angelo said, we ain't gonna clock your tea this time. Lori said, Chaun is sorry, Beverly said, I'm late getting here. Is this the beginning of something? No, Beverly. It's just a friend.
Beverly, it's very much so given. We just got in the car and we pulled out into the intersection. I put the address in my navigation. Let's see where the ride takes us. It's very much so given that.
Oh my God. Melissa said, Chaun, cheesing over there. Chaun, I hope you didn't give up the cupcake. Just teasing with you, girl. I told y'all when that happens, y'all gonna see me posting us walking into the nearest facility to get our test done. So no, there's no cupcakes being given, no cookies being shared, none of that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. Deidre said, you looking like you work for UPS, Candy.
Listen. Well, hold on. Deidre said I look like I work for UPS.
Uh-huh.
I've been told I deliver packages. I've been told I deliver good packages.
It's not my conversation.
I have speedy, timely delivery, and I'm very reliable.
Ashley said they talking in the quotation marks. No, I'm not talking. I would best friends, I promise you, I would tell you guys, like every time you guys ask me, am I dating? I would not. What do we talk about over here? Honesty and transparency, right? Why would I all of a sudden switch it up? I'm not gonna switch it up on y'all. I promise. When I start talking to somebody or I'm dating somebody or I think it's going that direction, now I ain't gonna tell a whole lot because y'all like my kids. So I ain't gonna be just introducing nobody to y'all and I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like I may mention like, hey, I might be, considering somebody or, something like that. But it ain't gonna be no reels together and pictures together. No. Like y'all are like our kids. No.
Myrtle, it ain't gonna be no reels together. It ain't gonna be no pictures together. It ain't gonna be no dances at a wedding together. It's just
that was not no shade, but you're in a relationship, so that is warranted on your side. I'm not going to be doing that unless I'm like in a serious committed situation with somebody where I see it going somewhere. Your situation cannot be compared with me meeting somebody brand new. It's not that is like apples and apricots. Like they two totally different things. So no, I was not throwing shade. Let me see. Kim said 2 dates. Not 2 dates. No.
No, wait, hold on, best friend Kim. 2 days that we know about. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. Matter of fact, that poses the next question. Very good, Kim. Was yesterday the first time that y'all hung out?
What?
Was yesterday the first time, or whenever was the burger joint or whatever? Was that the first time
Like,
y'all hung out?
did I just meet her yesterday? No, I didn't just meet
No,
her
no,
yesterday.
no. Now you playing words with friends. Was the burger joint the first time y'all saw each other, or that was like another?
No, that was not the first time we saw each other. I wouldn't be calling her a friend if it was somebody that I just like started talking to. No.
What? How long this been going on?
See, my besties. See, look, this is when you know you got a best friend. My best friend got in the comments and said, I paid.
Who paid?
Sabrina said I paid.
Okay. Okay.
Ashley said, just let us know when y'all go together. I will let you guys know if there's something to be talked about.
Ask.
Larry said something.
We want to know. We want to know everything. We want to know when they go together. We want to know when they hold hands, when they kissing, when they playing footsies under the table, when they say I love you. We want to know everything. Everything. So all we want to know all.
Larry said, Chaun, get your groove back. Candy, you sounding real hot. She's just making fun of me.
Larry, I feel like you throwing shade tonight, Larry.
Tammy said your vegan food did look tasty. It was fire. It was fire, Tammy. It was really, really good. Like I'm seriously contemplating going vegan, and if I do, that's gonna be a staple in my repertoire.
Yeah, that's really good food.
It does. Melissa said she got the fine dining upgrade. I mean, she's worth it, don't you think? I mean,
okay, but wait. Now you double talking. You said she's worth it, meaning more than a friend. You see what I'm saying? More than a friend.
I'm just saying I know my worth, and I know she's worth fine dining. Okay.
But friends don't dine fine. You think I'm taking my good Judy's, or even my good Jonathan's? You think I'm taking them to 5-star restaurant?
You did go to a 5-star restaurant with a friend before. Yes, you have.
Ooh. Just say a word that'll make me know
who. Larry Reed.
Larry Reed. Oh, that's because that best friend used to always treat me. They used to, she used to always treat me to stuff.
But I'm saying same thing. But y'all were just friends.
Yeah, but when we went, and it was my friend's birthday. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like we was just going just on GP.
Pinky said, well, at least she didn't go to the Cheesecake Factory. Now, Pinky, I ain't even going to lie. I ain't even going to sit here in front. Girl, somebody can take me to the Cheesecake Factory and I'll be quite happy. I'm not even finna sit here and try to act bougie or front or nothing. I'm not that chick. If you took me to the Cheesecake Factory, fantastic. Let me find my pasta dish that I like. Let me get my cheesecake that I like. Let me get my little, whatever that tropical little fruity drink that I get. Girl, listen, Pinky, she's not above. She's not above the Cheesecake Factory, okay? I will say that.
The quality done slipped on over the years.
Huh?
The quality of the Cheesecake Factory done slipped. It ain't what it once was.
Really? I ain't been there in so long.
Me either. I ain't been there in a few years, but I'm just saying I stopped going a few years ago. I think the last time I went was like with my godmother or something, but it wasn't
good.
Mm-mm.
Melissa said Chaun holding out on us, girl. I'm not. Melissa, I'm not. I'm not holding out on y'all. I'm not. Let me see. Demetra said, did you share the cupcake? That was mine.
I was gonna say too much. I thought you meant the cupcake.
No.
Did you say the cupcake? I was like,
no.
Whoa.
Tina said no. Tina said the weekend looking like third date vibes. No, it was not a date. And the weekends are reserved for my babies, for Ken and Kay. So no.
So that's why I for the fine dining through the week, because you be having the kids on the weekend.
Let's see. Lanisha said Chaun and she can't stop smiling. I
noticed that too, best friend. I definitely noticed that too.
Gwendol said, glad to hear dating. I'm not dating, Miss Gwendol. I promise you, I'm not dating. I'm not dating yet. I'm not dating. Tina said them cheeks is rosy undertoned. Jorinda said, Chaun, I have said before that your face and your words, I think she's trying to say don't match sometimes. Your tone, inflection, facial expression tells me that something is brewing. No, it's not. Like legitimately it's not.
So let me jump in and let me say this. sometimes best friends, you get to a point in life, and I'm not speaking for you, but I'm saying this is how I felt, so you may feel the same way. Sometimes you get to a point in life where you've gone through a really bad storm, whatever your storm looks like. And so then comes something or somebody who doesn't necessarily represent a relationship, but just the thought of the possibility of what if does put a smile on your face. So
It does. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
and I'm not suggesting that that's your story, but I'm saying sometimes it's a good feeling. Now I'm joking and I'm playing a lot, but sometimes it's a good feeling after coming through a horrible storm to just sit in the what if, what if, what if it does go somewhere? What if it don't? But what if it do? You see what I'm saying? And sometimes it's a beautiful day to just wake up and just enjoy the ride, not knowing where the ride is going to take you, and just enjoying the what if.
Yeah. And I will say, best friends, like this person, she's really cool. I enjoy spending time with her. We have fun. We laugh. We have good conversation. And she's just a really, really cool person. So this is somebody that I have known. She's not brand new. I didn't meet her on the internet. I haven't met her on no dating app or nothing like that. This is somebody that I've known. And that's why I'm comfortably able to call her a friend, because I don't call many people friends. Like, that's not a word that I throw out there. Like, I can count on my hand how many friends I have in my life, and I can count them on one hand. So for me to say that this is my friend and she called me and said, hey, what's up? You know, prior to me living here with my grandmother, I didn't have a whole lot of time. So now I happen to have a little bit more time. And she's like, hey, let's go hang out. No problem. So when you see me smiling, it's just because I think it's funny and I think it's cute. But all in all, this is just somebody that I really do enjoy spending time with. And that's what it is. Now, if it does progress to anything more, I will tell y'all. But I will say I don't think that it will, not with her. But yeah, but it's fun to hang out.
Are you open to the possibility of if it do?
With her, I'm open to it.
Well,
But
what
that
are we
doesn't
talking?
mean that. But that does not mean that's where it's going. It's not been a conversation. It's not been something that has come up. It's not been insinuated. It's not been none of that.
Okay, so tell me this. Tell me this because I'm going somewhere.
Oh God.
What was the nature of the conversation when y'all went to the burger place and when y'all went to the 5-star restaurant?
So when we went to the burger place, we were just talking about vegan food, because neither one of us are vegan. But we were like, hey, you know, this seems like something that's kind of cool. You know, it's something I've been considering about. So we was talking about like health stuff, and I was talking about what I'm doing to try to maintain my weight and how I've been exercising and trying to tone up and yada yada yada. She asked about the twins. We talked about the twins. She was asking me kind of like, you know, where do I see myself for the rest of the year? Like, what's my plan? Because she knows that I'm trying to rebuild and all this other type of stuff. So we were just having conversation, just general conversation. I was catching up with her, trying to see what she was up to, what she's been up to, and all that type of stuff. And that was at the burger place. And when we went to the other place, the white tablecloth place, it was just kind of like continuing that conversation, like, you know, kind of that whole like, you know, what do you like to do in your spare time? What kind of hobbies do you do? You know, all that type of stuff. Just casual conversation. Yes.
Hi,
Yes, Lil Moxie.
hi, hi.
Yes. Yes.
I'd like to bring to your attention that this ain't my first rodeo. You understand what I'm saying? I would assume, based on the line of question and based on the process that she's taking you through, she will probably be like a soft foot. Am I correct in saying
If she was, she'd be like hot and soft. Like
that?
like
More
soft.
aggressive than you, right?
Huh?
More aggressive than you, right?
A little bit, but not a whole lot of it. A little bit.
Okay, I like to also
Like
draw to everybody's attention. Go ahead.
Like, we could probably go to the nail shop together. Like, her nails are not done, but we could go to the nail shop together. Like, it's that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I like to also bring up the fact that because this ain't my first rodeo, those were the dating pre-screening questions. Think about some of the videos that we've done where we talked about what you ask in the very beginning to kind of figure out, what bag or what box to put people in. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how you want to progress forward in the dynamic, in the situation. Those are the same pre-screening questions. She continued the conversation about basically where you see yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She liked what you had to say at the cheap restaurant, and she upgraded you real fast. She upgraded you real fast. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just calling out the play. I'm just, they hate when I say online that I'm a coach of any capacity. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just quarterbacking this thing from the sideline because that's what I'm good at. Sometimes it just takes, and it's not that I claim to be an expert in anything, but I just take what I see and I just call out the play. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Demetra says, Chaun, that's that 20. No, I don't have 20 to hold on to yet. Let's see, Dana Boo. Here go Dana Boo. Dana Boo said, Chaun's picture's too high for that meal to just be friendly. Dana, don't you jump on this train, okay? Don't you do that.
Thank you, Dana.
Ashley said, okay, I'll take your word for it, but I've got my eyes and ears to the streets.
It's that part, best friend.
Daphne said, did y'all kiss? No, we did not. We did not. No. And let me say it with a straight face so y'all don't be like, oh, you hiding it. No, Daphne, we did not. Okay? No. Melissa said, Chaun, we just picked on you. What you say?
Not yet.
Let's see. Tina said, when that love bug bite, the news might get away from you. Uh-oh. Lanisha said, can we get a little tea? It ain't no tea to give. Larry said, right, keep it out the spotlight so that these folks don't scrutinize your business. Devin, I think this question is loaded. Devin said, was that cupcake moist? You is messy, Devin.
Well,
you is messy.
We want to know. We want to know. You understand what I'm saying? We want to know.
Melissa, I was going to say something smart, but then then y'all really go running down the street with it. I ain't going to say nothing. Melissa said, y'all got me crying over here. I can't with y'all. Beverly said, is this someone you already knew? Yes, it's somebody that I already knew.
You knew them from where? You knew her from where?
I've known her for a number of years.
Do I know her?
Yeah.
What? Who? Who? You gonna have me waking up in the kids.
Let's see. Tina, huh?
Who? I'm gonna sound like an owl. Who?
I will tell you offline.
You gonna tell me?
I'll tell you.
Okay. Promise.
I promise. I will tell you.
Don't tell me off.
I'm not. I will tell you.
Okay.
Tina said, sexy dinner spot is in the player handbook. Y'all will not. Ashley said, wait, didn't you go to someone's house recently? Is this the same person or am I making this up? No, this is
that's what I'm talking about.
No, this is a different person. Y'all making me sound real bad. No, but it was a different person. Best friends. I literally, dang, the comments messed up on me and I had to go out and come back in and now I can't scroll up. So I'm just going to have to go from here. Crystal,
what?
You will not jump on this bandwagon. Our soror, Crystal, I am your dean. You are not, you're supposed to be on my side always. She said, I want to know.
Crystal. Huh?
No.
Crystal.
No, ma'am.
I'm say something. Crystal.
No, ma'am.
And you see something, say something.
Razzie said, I just walked in. Chaun, you got a friend? Not a friend in quotation marks for Razzie. I just went out to eat with a friend. But it's not a friend. No.
Okay?
Okay.
A friend, you know.
Right. So Crystal said, just saying, you, Crystal.
That's right, Crystal.
Your
Crystal.
allegiance is over here. Okay.
Crystal. Crystal know who bought her bread. Crystal.
Yep.
Stay
No.
on this side.
No allegiance is over here.
Look, Crystal, look deep into my eyes. Look deep in.
No. Well, that's all the comments. Now, best friends is only because I can't scroll back up. So if anybody else asked something or said something, just repost it because the comments started doing that weird scrolling thing, and so I came out and came back in, and now I can't get to any older comments. So if anybody said anything, are you ready to open it up for Q&A?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Let's open it up for Q&A. Candace K said, dang, the lady can't eat. I know, Candace, girl, I can't even go eat. Like, girl, the people.
Oh, Candace, come on, man. Come on, look. Come on, man. Come on.
See, Candace knows what it is. Candace like, girl, the girl just wants to eat.
No.
Lanisha said, did y'all hug afterwards? No, we did not hug afterwards.
Who said that?
Lanisha. No.
Okay.
See? We didn't hug afterwards. No, we didn't hug afterwards.
No, I thought you said a different name. You know who I thought you said. It sounds like that. Somebody from Boom.
No.
That's why I said who?
Right. Lori said it's kind of sounding like a friend. No. Melissa said, where's the next date, sis? It was not a date. And I do not know when we're going to hang out again. I do not know.
Was it one of those, like, I want to see you again type of situation?
It wasn't stated. No, it wasn't stated.
Y'all been on the phone since then?
Yeah.
See, there you go. Y'all gonna go together by Friday. I mean, wait, today's Thursday. By next Friday, because y'all trying to take it slow on the lesbian timeline, by next Friday, y'all gonna go together.
When Netta said, anytime you go out with someone more than once is more than a friend, that is not true. Me and my best friend have been out to eat, get our nails and stuff done, been to the movies. No, like, that does not mean that. I've got plenty of friends that I've gone out and hung out with more than one time. That doesn't mean that we're more than friends. We're just friends. That's what friends do.
Yeah, but this somebody who just came back in your life, though. They just came back in your life. That's what you said. That's what you told us. Yeah.
Pinky said, I said, just go with the flow, enjoy yourself, and let it do what it do. Thank you, Pinky. Dana Boo said, Chaun is in these streets.
Chaun is in these streets, Dana. Chaun is in these streets. Chaun is in these streets.
Keisha
my baby mama
said,
streets, y'all.
I am not in these streets. Keisha said, did y'all kiss? No, we did not. D'Angelo said, all right, Detective Candy, keep the questions coming. Tina said, yeah, okay, it's not every day you go to a White Cloth establishment.
In the middle of the week, you see what I'm saying? So either the lady married or she making concessions for the fact that Chaun be having the kids on the weekend. You see what I'm saying?
Stephanie said, well, Chaun, you did say you want a maid you can go to the nail salon with. Dating is coming soon. Now, I don't have to go to the nail shop with my maid. I'm just saying, like, if we happen to both like to get our nails done, that's fine, too. Mm-hmm. Ashley said, Chaun, are you going to ask her to lunch or dinner next or maybe brunch? I don't know. I might. If
brunch. Brunch? That's more than after shit. What y'all want?
No, brunch is breakfast in the afternoon. Crazy.
What y'all want? What kind of time we on? Listen, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries, so, you know, anything that, never mind. Proceed.
Tread lightly now. Tread. Move gingerly now.
Proceed.
Chris said, here was my first comment. Let me start with, I believe you when you say you aren't dating because of your unconscious nonverbals. I can see how people can take your facial expressions to mean to mean something else. For example, the comment when someone said your tone and facial expressions don't match your words. At the end of the day, I know you will find your happiness and share it as needed. Thank you, Crystal. I love you. Thank you. Erica said your best friend likes men, right? Yes, she does. I know where Erica going. She gonna be like, that's not the same thing, Chaun, because your best friend is not. Oh, Erica. Demetra said, when I say Candy, petty, but in a funny way.
Listen, I live on Petty Boulevard. I live on Petty Boulevard.
Pinky said, let us know so we can all be in the corner stalking you. You won't have to stalk me, best friends. I will tell you guys. I will give you guys enough to know what's going on. But like I said, unless I know that it's like something for sure or seemingly sure, because nothing is for sure, but something seemingly sure, but I will tell you guys. Melissa said she came back in your life for a reason, girl.
A reason either way. A reason or a season.
Erica said, yes, Chaun, get in the street. Tina said the friend planning the next date spot. If the friend watching, next date, make it a private room kind of date. What y'all trying to go to?
What's a private room?
What that mean?
What's a private room?
Oh, Candace said, oh, here you go. So now you got Candace in these shenanigans. She said, here we go, Candy. Chaun, did y'all ride together or meet up?
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's my dog right there. She know what questions to ask. Did y'all ride together or did y'all meet up? Did y'all link up? Either day. We want to know both days.
We rode together.
Both days?
Both days.
Y'all left from Granny's house or y'all left from her house? Or how y'all do? She made Granny milk?
No. No.
She can't even say her Wheel of Fortune.
Lanisha said next time let's come and hold y'all coats. Let us come and hold y'all coats.
You see what I'm saying? We need you to go live. We need to make sure you safe. Everybody ain't safe.
Razzie said, Candy, you an inch high private eye.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the bottom of things.
Anthony said, happy for you. Definitely need to get yourself out there, Chaun. Lori said, proceed with caution, Candy. I know. Tell her tread lightly, girl. Okay. Let's see. Keisha said, stay home, Chaun, and some press on nails and drink some wine. Dana Boo said, that's what I told Mr. Myers. Don't let me get out in these streets. Ooh, child.
Dana. Never
mind. Crystal said, I still want to know. DM me. Crystal, you play too much. Let me see. Tina said, it's Candy turning in her chair that's taking me out. Let's see. Tina means it's a one-on-one dining date. You mean so like at somebody's house? Like, is that what you mean? Like, I think that's what Tina may mean.
She cook?
Huh?
Does she cook?
Huh? I mean, she must be eating some kind of way.
She fat?
No, she's not fat.
Well, you said she must be eating some kind of way. I'm like, damn.
Erica said, oh hell, Chaun, that's dates, boo, riding together. That is not.
It do mean that.
Oh,
that's what that.
Oh, jeez. Stephanie said, Candy, while we talking about Chaun, what's up with you and T currently? Have the arguments, disagreements downside?
Hell no. Hell no. What Oprah say when she was walking down that trail? What Oprah say on the original cover? Hell no.
today. I talked to her yesterday. I talked to her last night when I was at my sleep study. I talked to her on the way to the sleep study and stuff. But I'm telling you, listen, I'm a content creator. So what did I tell y'all the other night? Everything and everybody is content. All I could do, now see, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but the best friend asked a question. So all I could do is just be honest. Now, do I think that this is just a hiccup, in the straw? I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. But, what? I don't know if it's just a hiccup, a bump in the road, a hiccup in the straw. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What? All I can do is just be honest. All I can do is just be honest.
Latonda said she picked you up from Granny House. No, she's not picking me up from Granny House.
You picked her up?
Yeah. Look. Anyway, Melissa said Chaun need an air tag. You finna try to track my location.
Yeah. You know what happened, best friend? No, this will be scary about them air tags. My cousin luggage, when they flew into Chicago, had air tags in it and somebody stole it. But then people get hip to it and throw the air tag out. Shauna B done had an air tag and we be tracking her and then it be they be done through the and girl,
somewhere.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then all of us will be sitting around like yeah. They be done threw the air tag out.
Let's see. Markeitha said, I missed a couple of days. Have Chaun met somebody? No, Markeitha. I had lunch with a friend a couple of times, and now Candy and the best friends is taking it from here to Dubai. No, I have not met somebody.
First place.
What'd you say?
I said we going from here to Dubai first class.
Right. Tammy said Candy is putting her criminal justice degree in motion.
That's
Keisha
right.
said Candy is so funny. Dana said, who drove? I didn't drive.
So wait a minute. Okay, so you met her. So now, Dana, we getting somewhere. Candace, we getting somewhere. Best friend, I'm gonna need y'all to keep the questions going because I can't be the only one asking questions because then it look, you know what I mean, whatever, right? So I'm gonna need y'all to chime in. That way it become a group conversation versus just, whatever. So what we have now determined is the girl paid for the second expensive date. They probably both went in on the first day. The girl drove both days. The girl did not meet Granny, so Chaun met the girl at the girl house. Then they got in the girl's car. The girl drove both days. The girl didn't get no kiss. The girl didn't get no hug. However, the conversation the first day was very good. It was very much so like, where do you see yourself? What do you have going on? What makes you happy? This, that, and the third. And the girl liked the answers to the point where the very next day or so, the girl was booking her very next day, and it was much more expensive than the first day. So she's now willing to invest a lot more money. They've also been talking on the phone a lot. They've had phone conversations and all these sorts of things since the second date, which means that the girl is still invested. The girl is asking a lot of dating type questions, so the girl is taking Chaun on a journey. Based on what we now know, we can assess and estimate based on the lesbian timeline, based on the age and the demographics of the people involved, that by this time next week they'll be in a relationship or they'll know that they're not the right people for each other.
So the summary that Candy gave is accurate, minus the fact of, next week we'll be in a relationship, or no, whether we're not going to go that route, because it's not trending in that direction. However, the details that she has surmised for you guys is correct.
A relationship, a bedroom ship, some kind of ship.
No ships. No ships over here. The only ship that I have lives in Texas. Let's see. D'Angelo said, damn, Valentine's is right around the corner.
D'Angelo, you see me?
Latanya said, I mean, she don't care if she cook. You don't cook. She used to that.
Best friend. Best friend. I do cook. I just don't cook on the stove in the kitchen. She cooks. She fillets the fish. She just don't do it in the kitchen on the stove. Huh? How you do it?
Candace said, Candace said, hell no to your answer about you and T. She said, now back to Chaun.
I mean, listen. 1 minute we up, 1 minute we down. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Girl, I don't know.
Keisha said, did you get butterflies, Chaun? No, I did not get butterflies. I did not get butterflies. Um, Ramsey said, Candy, that hell no just sent me.
I mean, girl, what can I do? You know what I mean? People be wanting to like put on this facade. And if I start down, let me tell y'all something about me. If I start down the path of lying or trying to make it seem like things are one way and not the other, all it takes is the right question and the story not to add up and everything fall off the bag. Why do that? You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the beautiful thing about being free, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard. Remember we posted the reel, I think it was last week or so, where we were asking people, could you date a content creator? It's very hard to date a content creator because I'm sure if she heard that answer, although it's very true on both ends, that's probably a tough pill to swallow, and that's probably more transparency than any person would want. However, it wasn't like I pushed the button and I volunteered that information. A person asked me a question, we vowed to answer the questions unless it was just something completely personal. We vowed to answer the question, and why go down the rabbit hole of untruths if that's not who I want to be and I want to represent myself as on camera or online? I just don't want to do that. So, a lot of things, I make jokes about, but there's truth in every joke. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a whole fact. Yeah, we be up on the weekend and down through the week. That's the damn truth. It is the truth. You understand what I'm like? It just is. It just is. Like we've been, on the roller coaster ride, and we both need motion sickness medicine. You see what I'm saying? Like it just is. And it's not to throw shade or anything. It's just to spit the truth. And it's only because we've been working through a lot of the stuff that tripped us up the first two times. You know what I mean? And like it just is what it is. For us, our communication is the toughest thing. And I'm not used to someone who's as vocal as me. I'm not. I'm not. So, like it's we both have very fiery personalities. We both two fire signs. Yes.
Do you need me to exit stage left so you can have a conversation with the best friend?
No. That's it. That's all I was gonna say. You ain't gotta do all that.
Okay. I just want to make sure because
No, it's back to you. We taking the spotlight. We swiveling it back around to you, girl.
I just want to make sure. I want to give respect and boundaries and stuff, and I just want to make sure. So if I need to go ahead and say goodnight to the best friend so you can finish having a conversation, then I can do that.
No.
Okay.
You ain't got to do all that.
I just want to make sure. Let's see. Dana said I'm about to pee on myself. OMG. Let's see. Letitia said, Candy, Lord, you a mess. Pinky said, you better behave, Candy. You're gonna be in the doghouse. Let's see. Dana said it's Chaun's covering her face for me. Keisha said, I know what the problem is. With me, Keisha? With me? Thank you for the stars, best friend. Let's see who just gave stars. Miss Latonda, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Hey, thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars. Hey, thank you so much for the stars, my love. Let's see. Tina said, good answer, Candy. Now back to Chaun. Okay. Well, we opened it up for Q&A. So, Crystal said, Candy, you said a lot. Do we need to check in? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Girl, I'm fine. I literally was just answering the question. But girl, if I could be transparent, it ain't no different this week than it has been for the past 5 to 7 weeks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't nothing new. This has just always been our thing. Well, I ain't gonna say always. This has been our thing for a while. We just go through we have a lot of conversations, girl. We be having a lot of conversations.
Marquita says, so Candy, are you and T still together?
Yeah.
Let's see. Sammy said, no matter what, Sammy. Sammy said, no matter what, I think you two are meant for each other. I think she's talking about you and T.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lanisha said, Chaun, what did you wear? I wore jeans and a sweater. Nothing fancy dancy. Let's see. Razzie said, nice try, Chaun. Sit back. You ain't leaving till we all done with you. Oh, I'm not trying to get out the hot seat. I can take the hot seat, girl.
Yeah.
Girl, listen, I built the hot seat, put the flames underneath the hot seat, lit the fire on the hot seat, girl. Trust me, I can take a hot seat. Girl, have you not read Moments of Resurrection? I can take a hot seat, girl. Yeah. I'm fine.
Yes, Myrtle.
Girl, I'm fine. Let's see. Loretta says, Chaun, ready to make that nighttime call. No, I'm not. Let's see. Dana said, Candy has not said anything that she has not already shared with us. Let's see. Candace said, did she come right out or did you go in? She came out. I didn't go in.
That's what we want to know, Candace. Yeah. See, that's one player to another player. You understand what I'm saying? That's one player to another player. She already know how we do.
Right. Crystal said you did build the hot seat. That's what I'm saying, girl. But me afraid of a hot seat? Never. Let's see. Tina said loose jeans or form fitting and heels. I wore boots, like some little like ankle type boots, and they were kind of form fitting jeans.
You was trying to show off that work that you've been doing to lose weight. You was trying to show it off.
I ain't got nobody's dairy airs. Okay, so it ain't nothing to show back there. Okay, it ain't nothing to show back there. Linda said, I'm late. Is Chaun dating? No, Miss Linda. The best friends in Candy are trying to take the fact that I went to lunch with a friend a couple of days and just drag it down the street, girl.
How many more lunches we gonna do, girl? That's what we want to know.
Not dating.
They go dinner, then they go brunch. The best friend said they gonna brunch next, girl.
D'Angelo said, what you order? Because all we seen was cupcake. I had salmon and some vegetables. I love salmon. Love it. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Be careful. That cupcake and them vegetables get them mixing together. Did you have a drink?
No.
Girl, you gonna be pulling something fierce, girl. You gonna be pulling in that lady time. She don't know you yet. You see what I'm saying? You were gonna be tearing that passenger seat up, girl. She hit a good bump. What kind of time she got?
I'm not telling you that. LaTonda said, was your hair down or in a head wrap? It was in a head wrap. Yeah, I need to do my hair, y'all, for real. I'm actually going to be doing my hair this weekend. But no, it was in a hair wrap. Asia said, here we go. Hey, y'all, don't mind me. Just here to retrieve my Candace. Girl, get your wife, girl. I know that's right. Asia said, excuse me, best friends. Hey, and good night, because I have to grab my wife and we got to go over here.
I know that's right. She said, y'all shit didn't work, but mine is. So good night. Bye.
That's right. I know that's right. Let's see. Pinky said no oysters on the date. Let's see. Tracy said, I truly believe you both, Chaun and Candy, on a roller coaster just exploring, but you both going to end up back with each other. I believe you both are meant for each other. No, Tracy. I appreciate that love, but no.
That's interesting how some people, that's very interesting. It's an interesting perspective how some people think that T is the person who's meant for me, and some people still think that you're the person who's meant for me. Sometimes, best friend, let me just be transparent. Sometimes I wonder if I was the person who dated and was married for a majority of my younger years, and I might be the person who spent my older years by myself. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I do desire to be married again, and I have not given up on hope that it will be with T. But you know, if I'm by myself, then I told you guys before, you didn't believe me, but I told you guys I'm okay with that. If it don't work out, I'm okay with that. I hope it do, but if it don't, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Tina said, yes, boots and form fitting. And Chaun, whatever your mama gave you was enough for whoever the friend is. Aw. Well, my mom kept it all for herself. She was real stingy with it, but it's okay. I love her anyway. Let's see. Angelina said, take it slow, Chaun, and have fun. Tina said, next date hair should be down. Well, honey, shoot, if I don't get time to do it, it's gonna be up again. Asia said, no, I'm trying to save Chaun. She said Candace will ask the right questions and we'll know the lady's name and date of birth by the end of the night.
That's Asia. I'm gonna need you to give her that phone back and let her type then. Let her keep typing. So we trying to get to the bottom of something. I told y'all, best friend, I told y'all we're in the process of living book 3. I told you guys a long time ago. I don't know what it's going to consist of, but I do feel like there's a third book that will eventually come. And I don't know what's going to be in it, but I feel like this is the beginning of a third book. Not your storyline, but I'm saying just everything that's happening right now. You see what I'm saying?
Girl, I ain't gonna be in book 3.
You are going to be in book 3 and talk fast because you. We got how can you not be in book 3?
Girl, that's boring. Don't nobody want to read about you co-parenting.
It ain't gonna be about co-parenting. It's gonna be about, because of the co-parenting, how your storyline still intertwined, whether you dating or what, whatever you got going on.
None.
Okay. You don't get no
They
book
gonna be
3.
like, this is a snooze fest. This is gonna be moments of rest. It's gonna be boring.
Give me your book 3 royalties then.
I wouldn't expect none. I wouldn't expect none. Girl, my name ain't got to go nowhere in that book. Let's see. Pinky said, how is mom? Thank you for asking. Mom is doing good. I was able to sneak in to see her today. She's doing well. We're still just waiting for them to get her transferred to the long-term rehabilitation center place thingamadoo. But she's doing good. She's just on oxygen. Every time I've seen her recently, she's not been on the BiPAP machine. So she's doing well. She's eating, or trying to eat. She's trying to eat more and stuff like that. Talking more, joking. So she's getting back into her normal self. So thank you for asking.
Good.
Let's see. Razzie said, I know you said they're not your friend, quote unquote, but I'm happy you're finally stepping out. There's nothing wrong with a little companionship. It's not. Companionship is good. And that was the whole purpose of that was the whole meaning behind the reel that I did when I said that intimacy comes in different forms and it can come from different places, because you can have non-romantic intimacy that still feeds a part of you, that still makes you happy, still makes you smile, still makes you do all of those things. And it doesn't have to be romantic in nature. And so that was the reason why I did the reel, to say, like, hey, I had a really good day. I had fun. I had good conversation, good food, and all of these things. So, yeah.
All jokes aside, I'm very, very happy for you. And I know, we've had, together and separate, we've had a very rough year or two. But I do appreciate the fact that you're smiling. And that like, all jokes aside, I'm very entertaining. I can be funny. But all jokes aside, like, I'm very, very, very happy for you. And I told you at the beginning of this year that this was your year, this was your season. And I made it. I don't know what it was going to look like, but I do feel like you're at the end of the tunnel and you're coming out of your storm. And you and I have talked offline about other areas that you're seeing evidence of that in. But yeah. Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Pinky said, and Granny. So unfortunately, Granny's having a rough patch. She has her procedure next week. So I take her in on Wednesday. She has to have a procedure done. And she's not been feeling very well. So she's like, if this was a seesaw with my mom and my granny, my granny's down here and now my mom is starting to go up here. So just when I thought that, everything was gonna kind of be panning out, we've hit a rough patch for Granny. So keep her in your prayers, and hopefully next week we can find some resolution to the issues that she's having.
Do you think you'll share more next week or not?
Huh?
Do you think you'll share more next week or not?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Rochella said, Chaun and Candy, I messaged y'all. Rochella, now you know how we do with this inbox, girl. You might as well just put it in the comments.
Yeah. Definitely put it in the comments, best friend. We don't really do the inbox no more. It became too much, and it's too hard to have a bunch of different side conversations. Just put it in the inbox.
Mm-hmm. In the comments, not the inbox.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Definitely put you guys as whatever it is you're trying to tell us. Definitely put it here. That way, everybody can benefit from it.
Tammy said, make sure you include the best friends in book 3. We're family now. Y'all been our family. Y'all was kind of in, was it Redemption? When we talked about our platform. You guys were kind of in Redemption. I think we kind of introduced the whole Candy and Chaun and all of that. So you guys was in the first book.
I know we was live that day. That day T walked in that front door and I said, she's wearing leggings.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Remember we was live on my birthday that night?
Yes, I do. I do.
I was so drunk that night. Oh, God. And I don't drink like that. But, baby, I was drunk that night.
Let's see. Tina said book 3 is gonna be half about Chaun and half about Candy.
Now, that was a good idea. Show, like, your life. Almost like, you know how you watch that show, what is it, Friends? Is it, no, not Friends, Girlfriend, or not Girlfriend, but like, your life and then show my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I think that'll be a good idea.
Let me see. Ooh, Tina said book 3, Moments of Rebirth.
Mm.
Mm.
Moments of moments of rebirth, moments of rebuild, moments of
something like that.
Yeah.
Janetta said, I'm looking forward to the live next Thursday for Chaun's update. Girl, y'all better not let Candy set y'all up for the okie doke, y'all.
So next Thursday, Kennedy and my godfather go to the daddy-daughter dance. Mm-hmm. So is she gonna be looking for pictures next Thursday?
Who?
The girl gonna be looking for you to send pictures?
No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Latonda says, Chaun, are you still working on part 2 of your book? I am. I will be honest, best friends. I have not been working on it as diligently as I should. But yes, I still am working on it. I need to really get into it, but it's kind of, not to make excuses, but it's just been a lot going on lately, and I've just not had the space to really sit down and focus on it. Because I've been doing a lot of running with my granny, running to the hospital for my mom, being there for the kids, still working, helping Candy with the businesses. So, like, I haven't had the space that I need to really sit down and focus on it. But I still want to get it done. But it's just been a lot lately. And if any plate had to slow down, I had to slow that one down so that I could, handle everything else. Let's see. Lanisha said, I know y'all don't want to go back to each other, but would you suggest going back to an ex? you want me to answer that, or do you want to answer it?
I think we both should, but you can go
Okay.
first. Because I mean, my long and short is I think it's pros and cons to both. But
Yeah. So I'm not opposed to it. I don't have any exes that I would go back to. But I don't see anything wrong with it. Because I feel like people can grow, and people can mature, people can heal, people can learn, people can develop. So there's a lot of things. So I've never been that person to say an X is an X for a reason. I've never thought that. I've never been a proponent for that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think that if you do, then you should just make sure that you are addressing whatever the prior issues were to make sure that they're resolved. Because you don't want to go back into the situation and be like, oh, let's just act like nothing ever happened, because obviously you guys walked away for a reason. So make sure you can address that, and that way both of you can see whether or not the person has evolved from the person they once were, to see whether or not the people that you are now are compatible and can grow together and stuff like that. So that's my answer.
yeah, I think there's my response is I think there's pros and cons to going back to an ex. Chaun and T are the two people that I've done that with, and the irony is Chaun and I have been together 3 times, and then T and I have been together for 3 times. This will be the third time with her. So I do feel like again there's pros and cons. The pro is somebody who you know and you have a deep connection with. That says a lot, right? That's what majority of people are searching for. You're searching for somebody who you have fun with. You're searching for somebody who you have a deep connection with, who you trust. You have, a history with, who knows you, you know them, all of these things. But then the con is, if there was something that separated you guys in the past, you have to, like Chaun said, you have to address that. Otherwise, it's going to continue to be that elephant in the room. So with all that being said, yeah, I definitely think that it could work. You oftentimes hear about the couples who, they were married, they took a long pause, they weren't together, and then later in life they end up getting married again, and it works out. You do have the cases where people live happily ever after. So I do totally think that it could work. I definitely think it could work. I think for me, with Chaun and I, we were able to do that a couple of times because of the longevity of the relationship that we had. And then also, obviously, we have children together. So it makes sense, right? With T and I, we had, the warm, fuzzy feelings. We had feelings for each other for years. And it was never really a good time for us to fully explore that without, other factors being at play. And so this was the opportunity with that. And so there was always this feeling of like unfinished business, or, where the door wasn't necessarily closed, right? And so for me, I feel like whether it works out in the long term or not, I feel like this time of her and I dating was necessary. And it was necessary because even if it don't work out, then it'll be a closed door for both of us. And we'll be able to move on without the whole what if in the back of our mind. So obviously we do want it to work, you know what I mean? But if it don't work, then there's no, regrets. I think like I said, I think there's a lot of pros and cons. I think it's necessary for both people to do the work to figure out where things went wrong, because anytime a relationship or a situation don't work out, it's fault on both parties. It's never just on one person. It's always fault on both parties. And so I think it's important for both people to individually do the work that's necessary. And you just got to go in having more conversations and a lot stronger communication than a traditional relationship. But it can work. So, yeah.
Shireen said, how do you, and I'm trying to hurry up and go through the comments, best friends, because my phone literally is at 5% and it might die on me, the one that I'm reading comments on. Shireen said, how do you balance work and life, Chaun? I just try to do a lot of prioritizing throughout my day. So there are a lot of days where I just try to figure out, because sometimes I have competing priorities, and I just have to figure out, I just have to prioritize. That's a lot of it. I just have to prioritize a lot. But there are certain things that are staples that I work everything else around. Like, for example, for our business, for SJ, I know for without a shadow of a doubt, I do my showcases on Fridays, Saturdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. So with those days, everything else has got to work around that. My weekends is dedicated to my children, unless, me and Candy make arrangements where I'm doing something and I have plans or whatever. But outside of that, my weekends are my children. So everything else works around that. Um, Mondays and Thursdays is my granny. So everything works around that. So a lot of the things are like staples, and then I just have to work everything else around that. Um, so that's just really how I prioritize it, or how I balance it. And there's just certain days that are carved out for certain things, and then everything else just has to be worked around that.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm. Yeah, we operate with that calendar system too. You got to put everything on calendar.
yeah. Which is another part, like when you guys talk about me dating, child, to be honest, I, I don't even know like where I would, I don't even know where it would fit. Like I honestly don't know where it would fit. I don't like so. I'm open to the idea of dating, and that's great. But whoever I do decide to date, they're gonna have to be very patient. They're gonna have to be very understanding. They're gonna have to be okay with the amount of time that I'm able to give them. Um, so it's almost gonna be like being in a long distance relationship with me and not being long distance, because if I'm with my kids, I'm with my kids. If I'm working in the business, I'm working with the business. If I'm with my granny, I'm with my granny. It's like certain things that I can't move. So, like when it comes to that whole dating thing, it sounds great and it sounds exciting and fun and thrilling and all those things. But then I look at the reality of it and I'm just like, I don't even know how I would fit it in right now. I like legit don't. So I don't know. Let's see. Pinky said, "How's the weather where y'all are? Cold, and it's supposed to snow again tonight. So cold and snowy.
No.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow again tonight. It's supposed to snow through the morning till about 5-ish or something. And then that's supposed to be it. But then it's supposed to warm up. So it's supposed to start warming up, I think Sunday or something like that. So yeah. Uh, now I'm just looking for. Now I'm not ignoring y'all's comments. I'm just looking for specific questions because I want to try to get to questions before my phone dies. Um, Dana Boo said, I think that before you return to an ex, ask yourself, why am I considering going back? That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, yeah. And it may be similar to both of my situations. My situation in the past with Chaun and my current situation with T. It may be unfinished business. It may be that burning torch and that unfinished business. Because you guys know, you might have feelings for somebody in your past, and if it's prohibiting you from moving on, then it's worth exploring, right? If I know, like for example, me, if I know I'm gonna be single and Chaun and I didn't work out, it would only make sense to see what's there with her if she's single and I'm single before I just start jumping into the dating pool and meet somebody random, right? Like, why bring somebody random into my life when there's this person who I've had feelings for years that's just kind of out? You see what I'm saying? Like, out there. Why not make sure that's a door that's closed, or figure out what's there before you involve other people? And a lot of people don't do that. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is all the questions.
Good deal. I have fun.
I know,
Yeah.
right, Colby? She said, I ain't never been so excited to see 30 on a forecast in my life. That's how I feel. Girl, I already thought about how I'm going to go get my car washed and everything, girl. I'm so excited. I said 30s and 40s? Oh, girl, sign me up. Take me to the nearest car wash. Like, that's sad that that's what you get excited about.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You got anything else?
No. I feel like this was your video. You can take us out tonight.
All right. Well, I had fun, best friends. Thank you guys so much. You guys are hilarious. You cracked me up tonight. And like I said, best friends, I will be honest and transparent with you guys. Once I'm actually dating or talking to somebody, as the young kids say, y'all will know. I'll be honest and I'll tell you. When you're on a healing journey, best friends, this is my advice to you, and I speak from experience. When those emotions start to bubble up and they start to get scary, don't run away. Don't push them down. Don't try to ignore them. Feel them, process them, and understand them, because that's how you get to your healing journey, and that's how you get to become a better version of yourself. Good night, best friend.
Good night, everybody. Mwah.